Okay, this is E, D, C, because this right here is an E. Okay, E. And this is going to be compressed. I'm going to start out at a slow rate, and then I'm going to go a little bit faster and a little bit faster, and then we'll go a little bit faster, and then we'll kind of slow back down. Okay? We'll figure something out. Okay? Okay. This is a C, A, C, E, G. That's a B, G, B, D, F, A. And that's a D, that's your gift. Same. I've been talking about that. That D is right in the middle. It's also 2 spaces up, 2 spaces down. D. Okay? Okay. That's a B, that's your leading tone. That's a D, that's part of that gift. 2 spaces down, 2 spaces up. D. That's a B, that's your leading tone. And that's an F. I could sing it back down, but I go F, E, D, C. F, E, D. Hear that D? And that was D. Okay. D, C. And that's A, B, C. A, B, C. And that's E, D, C. I don't have anything in there for reference other than. And that's an E also. Okay. Leading tone. B. D. Your gift. And it's just walking it up. E. F. So it actually did D, E, F, but it went down an octave. And there's an F. And we go to C. Middle C. E. D. But we went down an octave. C. We went E, D, C. Okay, A, C, E, G. G. B, leading tone. G again. G up. G up some octaves here. Let's see, I don't know. We'll just say G. So G going up, okay? So a G to C, we just did a cadence. In B, we're doing a leading tone. D, your gift. A, C, E, G. And then you could go one A, C, E, G by the spaces and go up G, and that'd be A, and the next one up would be B, the first space. But let's just call that, we can say G, B, D, F, A, and be correct. We got numerous ways of doing this. A. E, A, C, E, G, or Ace G. F, I want you to look. That's a dot. 2 dots there. It's a Gothic symbol. 2 dots. And that's an F where the 2 dots surround the line. So that's an F. So you should definitely remember that one. And you don't get that confused with thinking that's a D, which it would be if that was a treble clef sign. Now I'm going to speed up just a little bit. Okay? C, G, A, C, E, G, E. Okay, you could go E, F, G to see what's going on. E, F, G, the first line up. And that's a B, leading tone. You can hear it. A, G, B, D, F, A, G, B, D, F, and then C. That's a C2. That's an A, C, E, G. That's an E. That's an E again. That's an F, G, E, C. D, as part of your gift. G, B, leading tone. E, F, C. C2, and middle C, and G, and G down, D, gift, D, G, C, cadence, D, E, middle C, D, showing you how important that D is. That's an A, E, and that's middle C, G, cadence to C, E, A, okay, G, B, D, F, A, okay, and that's what is that? That's a middle C, that's a G, that's a D, and that's an F, B. If you miss one, or if you miss 10, doesn't matter. Just try to. I'll be hitting a lot of the same stuff. Just try to keep on following it. You know, don't stress because you miss them. You're going to miss a lot if you're just learning. Okay, and we're going a little fast, but there's nothing wrong with that. You'll miss probably 3/4 of them, but once you start hitting a percentage of it, says I'm not going to miss that next time. Try to do it that way, and that's the way I did it. Okay, B. That's an F. E, here it went F, E, D, C, A, B, G, E, F, D, C. So we went E, D, C essentially. G, D, okay, G, that's like part of a cadence. E, A, F, A, B, K. No, that was a leading tone for C. Okay, E, C, F, A, B, and then D, C. And there's C down, and that's a G. Somebody's cranking up a tractor or a lawn tractor, I'm not sure what. Okay, and so that's an A, G, B, B again, A, A, C, E, G, A, B, G. I want to point out something, that G, the bottom line is a G, the top line is an A. Look at your little keyboard down there, and you have G and A right next to each other. That's a good thing to remember, okay? So you got G, okay? And that G to C, okay? So that's a middle C, that's a cadence. G, B, leading tone for key center of C, E, C, another C, another C, and a D. See, right below where we just came from, the C. See, that was 2 lines down. Now you just write one. Look at that's your D, okay? And that's a C. That's a C again. Notice that right together, if you were to look at this and get a little, okay, I'm going to pull out something here. Let's see if I can get a pen out here and point this out. My writing's going to be terrible, okay, because I'm writing with something that doesn't write very well. Okay, this right here is a C. I want to point out that right above it is a D. So I'm going to come around the long way, if you don't mind. That way you can tell I'm talking about this one right here, not that one. I'm trying to make it happen up here. Yeah, right there in that space there. That space, there it is. That space is a D, okay? And then I'm going to come around this way from the E, and I want to point out it's right there on that line right there, okay? Would be E. So the space is D, and that's part of that gift, and that gift is here, right here. That's a D, X mark spot. And also two spaces up in this area would be a D. But this right here is a C. So you have C, and follow the crazy little lines, D and E, okay? And then I pointed out that this D is also related to, I'm going to draw this right in here. I know it's kind of crazy, to these right here. So, if you can understand that, D's, which are two spaces out, are on the bottom and on the top, but I brought out the fact that we got a C down here. Let's take advantage of that. That's a C, but right above it is a D, and right above the D is the E, and that's over here. I just marked. So that E, and while we're at it, since we're kind of going crazy here, look at where the E is. It's right below the F. And I'm not going to draw that in. I think we've got enough. You have to go back over this, okay? And I'm going to clear all that out. And we're going to go on just a little bit more, okay? If you have any questions with this, we've done 119. We've got them all right, so we're on the right way to do things here now. That's a C. Now I'm going to speed this up. That's a D. That's an A. That's an A. That's a G. That's an F. That's a C. I couldn't see it sometime. And that's middle C. One day I woke up in the morning, and I wasn't even looking at these. It was like 5:30 in the morning, and I opened up an app, started doing it. I was working on ear training big time, and I started doing it, and I wasn't even looking at the notes. I was just putting the answer down. It was 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, and I was actually doing it without looking at the notes. I was just hearing it, and I just put in the answer was. And I realized I was doing it. I said, this is pretty cool. So that's what I do sometimes. I don't even look at the notes, as long as I'm keyed in on what's going on. Okay, that's an F. That's a D, that's our gift. That's a G, that's our cadence usually, and that's an F. And that's a C. And that's an A. And that's an A. And that's an F. And that's an F. And that's a G. And that's a G. And that's a C. And that's a B. And that's a D. And that's an F. I'm done. C. We're done. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll go from there.